everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I have a collab with Faye Blatcher. She asked me to do a Halloween look with her and I am super excited because I love doing Halloween looks and I just think it's a perfect collab for October, and I want to do something simple, something glam, something classic. And this is the cat, my glam cat look. This is just like a perfect last minute Halloween costume when you were just invited to a party and you don't have time or everything's sold out at the store, and most likely you already have all this stuff that you need to do a cat look already in your collection. But yeah, definitely check out Faye's channel. I highly recommend her. She is also a part of the Faithful Fab 9, the collab group I'm a part of. I do collabs with them like 3 times a month. I'm just very thankful, Faye, for you to ask me to do this with you. I can't wait to see what Halloween look that you do. But if you want to see how I do this glam cat look, definitely keep on watching. And if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to like and subscribe. And yeah, just keep on watching. Okay, so I already have my primer, foundation, and concealer on, and I did my brows real quick because I figure you guys know how to do that. And we are gonna start with the contour. So I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild dual ended contour stick. This is in light medium, and I'm going to go in with the contoured shade first. And I want to do like a heavy contour. Kind of go really bold with it, like all the usual places you would normally contour, but I want to bring this out farther than I would normally do. Do my jawline, under my lip, and then I want to go like start where my brow is to kind of connect it. My nose is always so hard to contour because I have an uneven nose. Underneath and right here to try to give myself more of a button nose. I should have probably brought it here. We'll do it right here. Okay, and now I'm gonna blend that in, but I don't want to blend it too much. When I get to the line under my jawline, I kind of bring it down. And for my nose, I want to use like a smaller brush and pat that in. Now I'm going to flip over to the other side of my Wet n Wild contour stick, and there is a highlight shade. You don't have to have this product, just use like a really light concealer, or if you have a really light powder. And I'm just going to highlight under my eyes. I did conceal, but we're just going to highlight now. I want it like really light and bright under my eyes. I'm going to go like my nose. And then I want to do this area right here, like how a cat would have light around its mouth. And we'll do a little on the forehead too. Oh, and I also want to do under where the contour was, just to sharpen anything up, clean it up. And I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and pat that in. What's so great about Halloween looks is you can cake it on and not look too crazy. Just pat it in around your upper lip area. I have to get better about looking at my camera. I think my camera's right here. I'm terrible about that. It's just so hard because I want to look at myself. Oh, I grabbed my old Too Faced contour palette. That's okay, I'll use this one. I'm going to set down my face. First, I'm going to go in with light cocoa. And I want to set underneath my eyes, pretty much anywhere where I highlighted. This palette still smells like chocolate. You want to make sure it's really, really set. Like if you're out at a party or if you're at work, you don't want this to move. And I want to set my contour. I'm going to go in with medium cocoa and go, just take like your bronzer brush or your contour brush and go over all the areas you contoured. I'm going to go in with like a smaller eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go in with dark cocoa, and I want to set my nose and define that contour area, like all the way up to my brows. And I don't want it to be blended. Go under here. I'm going to work on my face first, and I'm going to do the eyes last. So I'm going to take this dual-ended Laura Geller Line and Define. It's a kohl liner and a liquid. I am going to work on my nose now. So I just want to focus like right here. I don't want to bring it up too high, the lower part of my nose, and draw it on. This can be a little tricky, you know, take your time. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and then draw a line connecting to your top lip to the bottom part of your nose you made. Okay, I'm just gonna line my upper lip, and I'm gonna bring it up a little to give it like that cat-like smile, I guess. Try to make it as even as possible. If you don't own black lipstick, you could just fill in your whole upper lip with the liner, but I do have a black lipstick I'm going to use. And then I'm going to make some dots, little dots for the whiskers. And I'm just going to keep the dots in my upper lip area. It's not giving me a lot of pigment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the liquid liner side and I'm going to go over those dots. Okay, I'm going to draw a couple whiskers on each side. I'm going to start. And I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker, the black lipstick, and I'm just going to put this in my upper lip. Okay, now I'm going to take my Smoke Show ColourPop palette, and I want to take the shade Let's Do It, the black. Any black shadow would do, and I want to set down my nose, my lip area, because I don't want transfer. I want, because I did use a liner and it will sweat off or smear if you touch your face. So I want to set everything. Okay, I'm going to clean up my lower lip because I want to put a liquid lip there, and I want to use a real nude color, almost like I don't have a bottom lip. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Nudie Patootie. And I'm just going to put this on my lower lip. It's kind of hard not to get transfer from the black, but I do recommend not using like a more hydrating lipstick. I recommend using like a matte. You know what I forgot is blush. I have this AOA Studio blush in Mod. It's like a cooler pink. I'm just gonna lightly blush the apples. I don't want to mess up my whiskers. I recommend doing the blush before your whiskers. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Smoke Show palette. This I believe ColourPop changed the name to Up in Smoke or Blow in Smoke. I'm not sure. Okay, so first I want to go in with the white shade Young Love, and I want to go over both my eyes to set down anything that's just like what I like to do. Now I want to go in with Stone Face, that gray. I'm just going to take the same brush and work this into my crease. And let's go into a Night. It's a deeper gray with some like glitter particles, and we'll focus this on the outer area, kind of blend it into the crease as well. Okay, now I want to go in the smaller blender brush, and I'm going to be risky and go into the black. And I want to, I always get scared using black shadows, but I want to build up the outer B, like I want to deepen that up for that cat-like look, the cat eye. I want to use a shimmer. I'm going to use this middle one called Starstruck, the really pretty silver. And I want to focus this on my inner lid. You could do a cut crease too if you want. Kind of swipe it back and forth over the black. Try to fuse those two together. Even tapping your finger will help blend that together. I do want to highlight real quick before I work on the lower lash line. I'm just going to use my Jeffree Star Ice Cold, an icy white highlighter. I thought would be really appropriate. I want to take it on my nose as well. Okay, so for my waterline, you can either go in with like a white if you want that more open eye look, or you could just leave it blank, or you could use a black liner. And I'm going to use a black liner first, and I recommend lining your waterline first and then blending shadows, so you kind of blend the waterline, the liner. And I kind of want to bring it up a little and like go around my tear duct. And I also want to tight line my upper lash line so you don't see any like skin. Okay, I want to take like a smaller pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with Slated first, the gray, and I want to smoke out my lower lash line and connect it to the top area. As I'm doing that, blend it, the liner. Now for the hard part for me is to do the wing, the liquid liner, and trying to make a wing. I feel like making a wing is kind of important. Not perfect, but we'll go with it. Okay, so the final step is I'm going to pop on some mascara. If you wear false lashes, this would be your time to shine. Okay guys, so that is my cat Halloween look. I would say it's a glam cat silver smoky eye. I think it's cute for a party, for whatever you're doing for Halloween. I think it's simple. It's a great last minute costume if you don't have time to go to the store to buy something. Like, I don't even have cat ears, but if you have cute clips or something you could put in your hair, wear, you know, dress in black. If you have silver, I do have a sequence silver shirt that would have been really pretty with this too. A last minute Halloween costume, and it is very classic. I know there's tons of tutorials on a cat look, but I have watched a bunch of different ones, and this is what I gathered how I like my cat look to be. But definitely check out Faye's channel and see what she does for her Halloween look. Faye is a really nice, you know, woman. She's very loving, and she likes to laugh, and she does all kinds of stuff on her channel. And I just highly recommend, you know, checking out her channel. And I just want to thank you, Faye, for asking me to do this collab with you. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy to do my very first collab with you. Okay, guys, I hope you all have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you soon. Bye.